Good evening. I would ask that all of you please stand for the procession and remain standing for the tree acknowledgement and the national anthem. AFC, hit lights, please.
I would like to acknowledge that this school is situated upon traditional territories. The territories include the Wendat, Anishinaabeg Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nations, and the Métis. The treaty that was signed for this particular parcel of land is collectively referred to as the Toronto Purchase and applies to lands east of Brown's Line to Woodbine Avenue and north towards Newmarket. I also recognize the enduring presence of Indigenous peoples on this land. Please be seated. Thank you to Ms. McCaskill and to the Senior Concert Band. Now, we begin this evening with a little bit of housekeeping. To begin with, my name is Mr. Farrow, and it is my great pleasure and honor to be your MC for this evening. I would ask the people standing in the back aisles and anyone on the wings to please come forward to the empty seats. We ask that the aisles be kept clear to facilitate the movement of graduates during the program. For parents, and friends, and family wishing to take pictures, seats have been designated and left open in the front row center. We ask that you take your picture and then return to your seat. I would like to remind all guests that this is a formal ceremony and that cell phones, like mine, should be turned off. Give me a second. It is my honor to present the platform party. Mr. Randy Palermo, Principal of Martingrove Collegiate. Ms. Vivian Mavro, Vice Principal. Ms. Anastasia Liebster, Vice Principal. Ms. Fauzia Mohammed, Trustee for Ward 2 Etobicoke Centre. Mr. Paul Martin, Chairman of Martingrove's School Council. Ms. Kinga Surma, Member of Provincial Parliament for Etobicoke Centre. Ms. Lorraine Linton, Superintendent for Learning Network 2. And Mrs. Antonia Cumento, presenting the Madame Cumento Award. As well, it is my pleasure to introduce special guest presenters seated in our audience. Mr. Peter Kell, presenting the Peter Kell Award. Ms. Ellen Watchus, presenting the Clark Watchus Memorial Award. At this time, we would like to also recognize Jake Leung, your valedictorian. We would also like to recognize all Martingrove staff in attendance tonight, both on the stage and in the audience. Would the Martingrove staff please stand? All right, please be seated. Thank you. I now call upon our principal, Mr. Palermo, to give the principal's welcome. Mr. Palermo.
Thank you, Mr. Farrow. Trustee Mohammed, Superintendent Linton, honored guests, parents, guardians, family members, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you for being here tonight to help celebrate the class of 2018. Each year, it is my great privilege to address the graduating class on behalf of the teaching and support staff one final time to honor their accomplishments and to share a few final pieces of advice for the future. Martingrove graduates. It's got a good ring to it, don't you think? I urge you to soak up all you can tonight, graduates. Take some pictures that will remind you of this evening and of all the efforts you've made over your school career to get to this point. Tonight is an evening that you deserve to remember. Tonight marks the end of one chapter of your lives, and at the same time, it marks the beginning of a new and exciting one you've already begun to write. You must each decide how your story will unfold as you fill its pages. Where do you want to go? What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to be? You have learned much during your years at Martingrove, but the answers to these questions cannot be found simply in a book or in a classroom. They lie within your hearts, and they will change as you continue to learn from all your life experiences. Comedian, writer, and actor Alan Alda once said, "You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. You can't get there by bus, only by hard work and risk, and by not quite knowing what you are doing. But what you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover will be yourself." As you create your own path, remember that success is not only defined by the grades you get in university or college or by your future financial gains. It also comes from your internal sense of what is right. Today, perhaps more than ever, our societies need people with a strong moral compass and those with a fortitude to do always what is right. Success may also be defined by the positive impact that you make on the lives of others. Over the past few years, I have been consistently impressed by the generosity of your spirit. I have been proud to watch you come together to celebrate joyous events and to support each other and the community around you in times of sorrow. I have seen you participate in events like Relay for Life, where, in each of the past 2 years, our community raised over $40,000 towards cancer research. You are to be congratulated. While you have every right to be proud of yourselves, you also have a responsibility to continue to use your many skills and talents to make positive changes in our society as you move forward. 30 credits, 40 hours of community service, and successful completion of the OSSLT. Graduating from high school is not an easy task. It is also not a task that you tackled alone. As you reflect on your high school career, each of you know how guidance and support that you have received from your parents, guardians, teachers, and friends during your high school career has helped make your success possible. Take time to thank these people. They share in your success tonight because they have shared in your journey. As your journey continues, be courageous as you encounter new opportunities and challenges. I am confident that the lessons you have learned during your years at Martingrove, coupled with the continued support of your family and friends, will allow you to achieve great things. The great Nelson Mandela stated, "There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." There really are no limits to what you can achieve if you believe in yourselves. Find a healthy balance in life, be ready to work hard, but ensure you find yourself regularly having fun along the way. Once again, I would like to congratulate all of you on your tremendous success to date and I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Thank you and enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Mr. Palermo. I now ask Ms. Lorraine Linton, Superintendent of Education for Learning Network 2, to come forward and bring greetings to our graduates. Ms. Linton.
Good evening to our guests, our graduates, and of course our platform party. It is wonderful, quite a privilege for me to be here to join in the celebration of Martingrove Collegiate's class of 2018. I do congratulate you. I just wanted to say that as we were coming in, I have to celebrate the wonderful music that we heard. I particularly loved the O Canada arrangement and how the trombone and the trumpets were repeating with each other, almost in community. And since I understand that language of music, I just wanted to share with you in this rich community here that I send you greetings and welcome from the Director of Education, John Malloy, and also thanks from the entire senior team for your accomplishments tonight. I just want to say that as the band and orchestra showed us community, I just wanted to celebrate with you that you are part of a great community, the legacy of graduates that have gone before you, but most of all, you are the people we're going to be believing in for the future. So I smile at you and send you the same courage that Principal Palermo has already said. There's no playing small, as Mandela said. Please be who you are, because we need those leaders moving forward into our future. One thing I'd like to leave with you in my journey is that you're going to leave a legacy behind. And I just want you to know that Maya Angelou has a wonderful quote that I've learned to embrace, and it says, "When people show you who they are, believe them the first time." And so many times in life, we see that there are wonderful people around us, and we forget to believe them the first time. Sometimes we embrace situations that are very painful, and through life, you will go through many challenges. Please believe in yourself. That's the one thing I definitely want to say to you. I just want to thank, on behalf of those that are here today, everybody that's celebrated in your journey of accomplishments, to our trustee, to our member of provincial parliament, to the administration team who are smiling because they are so proud of what you've done, to the faculty who sit on the stage and those who have celebrated in the audience, the educational assistants, the SNAs. We could go on about that entire community that's here to celebrate. I just want to thank each one of you for being part of the graduate stories, and at some point, you're going to be part of other people's stories. So embrace what life has for you, and when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Linton. I now ask Ms. Fauzia Mohammed, trustee for Ward 2 Etobicoke Center, to come forward and bring greetings to our graduates. Fauzia.
Good evening. Thank you, Principal Mr. Palermo. I would like to welcome all of our guests, graduates, and community members. It is wonderful to be here with you to celebrate the commencement and success of Martingrove class of 2018. I'm very proud of the 270 graduates here today. On a personal level, I was a graduate of the school board. I used to, when I was in high school, come to Martingrove for the United Nations program, so it's great privilege and honor to be back here. It is outstanding to hear that approximately 175 of the graduates are Ontario scholars, and 98 of the graduates are receiving a Martingrove Gold Pin, which means that students have achieved an average at or above 80% on 30 credits taken at Martingrove. The future, and I don't say this lightly, holds much opportunity for each one of you here today. This makes me extremely proud of the success, hard work, dedication that each student in this room has demonstrated. I hope that your time at Martingrove has helped you build the knowledge and the skills to achieve your goals in this next stage of your life. Whatever path you choose, we wish you much success. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Mohammed. Mr. Boris Wisniewski, the Member of Parliament for Etobicoke Centre, is unable to attend tonight's ceremony, but sends his greetings to our graduates. Each graduate will also be receiving a congratulatory certificate on behalf of the federal government, which will be included with the diplomas. I now call upon Ms. Kinga Surma, our Member of Provincial Parliament for Etobicoke Centre, to come forward and bring greetings to our graduates.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank the school, the principal, the students, all the faculty for all of your hard work. Of course, I want to thank and congratulate the students. This is such an exciting time, and I remember when I was a little bit younger and graduating myself, how excited, truly excited I was to go on to the next step in life. Now, I wanted to take a moment, I wanted to relate to each and every single one of you. So I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about myself. My family came to Canada when I was only 4 years old. We came from a place that didn't give us the opportunities that we have here today, here in Canada, the best country in the world. And we were so pleased and excited to be a part of this society. And you know, we worked incredibly hard. My parents had to make so many sacrifices throughout our childhood. I started working very young, and I worked because I wanted to save a little bit of money for school. I worked tremendously hard when I was in high school, when I was just like you, so that I could get a scholarship and go to the school of my choice so that I could reach my goals. You know, and even when I graduated university, there were challenges right in front of me. I had to find work, and you know, finding your first job isn't always the easiest. And you know, you hear no a lot. So my advice to you is to prepare a plan for yourself. Stay dedicated, work tremendously hard, and don't ever take no for an answer. I am a 31-year-old woman, and I am a member of Provincial Parliament for Etobicoke, the best place to live, and I am part of an exciting team and an exciting government. But had I listened to all the people that I met throughout my life that said I couldn't do it or it was impossible, I would not be standing in front of all of you today. So dream big, but also work hard. And I want to wish you all of the success, and if you ever need any help or guidance or have any questions at all, my door is always open, and I'm actually next door to you, next to the metro there, so please come and by and see me. So I wish you all the greatest success and the best of luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Surma. Would the recipients of the Community and Board Awards please assemble in the wings as directed by Ms. Stratton. Ms. Archer, Mr. Hartle, and Mrs. Ranasek will assist with the awards. I would now call upon Ms. Mavro to explain the Community and Board Awards. Ms. Mavro.
Good evening. The Community and Board Awards are presented annually to students on behalf of our community and the TDSB in order to recognize the accomplishments of our students. For the next two awards, would Mr. Palermo please come forward to present, and Ms. Mohammed please offer congratulations. Would Naba Khan please come forward? You keep your card. You keep your card. Oh, just Naba, we're going to have you wait right here for a second. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Award is given annually to the graduating student who demonstrates exemplary student involvement in the community. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Naba Khan. Would Pearson Weo please come forward? Just stand where the feet are. Just stand where the feet are. The Ontario Principals Council Award for Student Leadership is presented to a student who demonstrates leadership in co-curricular activities and academic excellence. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Pearson Whale. Thank you, Ms. Mohammed. Mr. Palermo, you can sit. For the next award, would Mr. Hartill please come forward to present, and Mr. Palermo please offer congratulations. Would Saad Beg please come forward? And just stand at the feet there. The Jim McQueen Excellence in Education Award, Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation District 12, is presented annually to one student from each secondary school in the Toronto District School Board who demonstrates good citizenship. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Saad Beg. Thank you, Mr. Hartill. And I would ask that Mr. Palermo present the award and offer congratulations. Would Ashley Duo please come forward? The Abercrombie Scholarship was set up from funds from the estate of Flora Maud Abercrombie. It is presented annually to a graduating student who possesses a well-rounded personality, has proven scholastic ability in a variety of subjects, has demonstrated leadership potential in school and/or community programs, has good moral character in public or community affairs, and has demonstrated a fondness for and/or success in athletic activities. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Ashley Duell.
Thank you, Ms. Mavro, and all our presenters and congratulators. Next, we will be presenting awards that are unique to Martingrove Collegiate. I now call upon Mrs. Ranasek, who will explain the criteria for the Memorial Awards.
The Martingrove Collegiate Memorial Awards, in memory of former Martingrove staff or students, are presented annually to students who have excelled in the subject area and who have made a significant contribution to that program. Would Andrew Kerr please come forward? And would Mr. Davies please present the award, and Ms. Mavro please offer congratulations. The Ray Castriconi Memorial Award is in memory of Ray Castriconi, Assistant Head of Mathematics. It is presented to a student who exhibits a keen interest in mathematics, a commitment to excellence, and who displays integrity, honesty, and a compassion for others, and has a sense of humor. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Andrew Kerr. Thank you, Mr. Davies. Would Jasper Koenig and Caroline Linsdell please come forward? Would Mr. Youssef please present the awards, and Ms. Mavro please offer congratulations. The Bruce Cranston Memorial Award is presented annually at the athletic banquet to a student who has maintained a high academic average of at least 70%, is a good athlete, has made significant contribution to the Martingrove athletic program. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients, Jasper Koenig and Caroline Linsdell. Thank you, Mr. Youssef and Ms. Mavro. Would Rebecca Chamberlain and Shivani Patel please come forward? Would Mr. Riccozzi please present the awards, and Mr. Palermo please offer congratulations? The G. Kent Hamilton Memorial Scholarship was established to recognize the late G. Kent Hamilton, a history teacher known for his sense of humor. The recipient of this scholarship has demonstrated high academic achievement, school leadership, good citizenship, and a sense of humor. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients, Rebecca Chamberlain and Shivani Patel. Thank you, Mr. Riccozzi. The next two awards are to honor Cleon Mahabir and Stephanie Vishovsky, who are both physically challenged students at Martingrove CI. Would Puisan Lai and Adrita Sengupta please come forward? Would Mr. Palermo please present the award, and Mr. Carson please offer congratulations. The Cleon Mahabir Memorial Award was created in honor of Cleon Mahabir, who passed away in the summer of 2006. It is presented to a student in the graduating class who demonstrates the attributes that made Cleon such a memorable individual: good citizenship, a positive attitude, an enthusiasm for their studies, an involvement in school life, and a willingness to cross barriers in the pursuit of their goals. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients, Puisan Lai and Adrita Sengupta. Thank you, Mr. Carson. The Stephanie Vishovsky Memorial Award was created in honor of Stephanie Vishovsky, who passed away in the spring of 2013. Stephanie will always be remembered for her personality, creativity, flair for expression, and her overall joy of living life to the fullest. This award is presented to students in the graduating class who best demonstrates these attributes. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients, Jimin Chan and Tina Hyun. Unfortunately, Jimin and Tina could not attend tonight's ceremony. We accept this award on their behalf. Would Celine Doe please come forward? Would Mrs. Schlepetis please present the award? And Mr. Palermo please offer congratulations. The Ivan Schlepetis Memorial Scholarship was created to honor the memory of Ivan Schlepetis, late husband of Mrs. Schlepetis, a Martingrove teacher, who sadly lost his battle to cancer in 2017. Ivan was a warm and caring individual with a fantastic sense of humor. He was someone who maintained a positive outlook on life despite the adversities he faced. The recipient of this award is an individual who embodies these characteristics. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Celine Doe. Thank you, Mrs. Schlepetis. Would Beth DeConnick please come forward? Would Miss Ellen Watchus, sister of Clark Watchus, please present the award? And Mr. Palermo, please offer congratulations. The Clark Watchus Memorial Scholarship is to honor the memory of Mr. Clark Watchus, a longtime business and social studies teacher at Martingrove, who sadly lost his battle to cancer last November. The scholarship will be presented annually to one graduating student who represents what being a true bear really means, demonstrating good academic achievement, being involved in extracurricular activities, and also participating in athletics at Martingrove. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Beth DeConnick.
Thank you, Mrs. Vranesek, and to all of our presenters and congratulators. I would like to call upon Ms. Leibster, who will introduce the additional Martingrove Awards. Ms. Leibster.
Would Sukhvir Sahota please come forward? And would Mr. Palermo please present the award? And Ms. Mavru offer congratulations. Established in 1873, the Governor General's academic medals have recognized the outstanding scholastic achievement of students in Canada. The Governor General's Bronze Academic Medal is awarded to the student graduating with the highest average from his high school. On behalf of His Excellency, the Right Honorable David Johnston, Governor General of Canada, please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Sukhvir Sahota. Thank you, Mr. Palermo. Would Slava Osakin please come forward? Would Madame Cumiento please present the award, and Ms. Mavru please offer congratulations. The Madame Cumiento Scholarship for the Love of Learning Languages is given to a student who has studied French as a second language for 4 years at Martingrove CI, has demonstrated honesty, integrity, respect, and a positive attitude, and who has been an active participant in French. This is the first year of this scholarship, consisting of $1,000 and a bilingual dictionary, which is donated by our beloved and newly retired French teacher, Madame Cumiento. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Slava Osakin. Thank you, Madame Cumiento. Would Kevon Purcell please come forward? Would Mr. Kell please present the award, and Ms. Mavru please offer congratulations. Okay. The Peter Kell Award has been given annually by Peter Kell, a former student of Martingrove Collegiate, this being the 25th year. This generous award of $2,500 is to recognize the one student who has improved the most between their first year of high school and their graduating year, and who is furthering their education at college, university, or through an apprenticeship program. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Kevon Purcell. Thank you, Ms. Mavru and Mr. Kell. For the next two awards, would Mr. Martin please present the awards, and Mr. Palermo please offer congratulations. Would Michaela Brooks, Hanan Noor, and Harin Prajapati please come forward? The School Council Lumen in Vobis Est Award is presented on behalf of the Martingrove School Council to 3 students who have worked extremely hard to pursue a dream. These students each demonstrate the Martingrove spirit that, quote, the light is within us, if only we truly believe in ourselves. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipients, Michaela Brooks, Hanan Noor, and Harin Prajapati. And unfortunately, Haran is unable to attend tonight's ceremony, and we accept this award on his behalf. Would Ashley Gonzalez please come forward? On behalf of the Martingrove Collegiate School Council, the Martingrove Spirit Award is presented to a student with good academic standing and a long-term involvement in extracurricular activities. The student also demonstrates a strong sense of citizenship within the community and altruism toward fellow students. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Ashley Gonzalez. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Would Idris Mahamud please come forward? Would Mr. Goldberg please present the award? And Mr. Palermo please offer congratulations. Oh my goodness, he seems popular. The Martingrove Alumni Reunion Award is presented annually to a student with strong leadership qualities in community and school life and who demonstrates persistence and determination in pursuit of further education. In addition, the recipient should contribute to the enhancement of student life through involvement with day-to-day school activities within the school community. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Idris Mahamud. Thank you, Mr. Goldberg and Mr. Palermo. A watch from Bright Pics Photography is presented as a token of appreciation to the Student Council President of the graduating class for all of their hard work and dedication. Please join me in congratulating Sarun Balaranjan. Unfortunately, Sarun is unable to attend tonight's ceremony. We accept this award on his behalf.
Thank you, Ms. Liebster, and to all of our presenters and congratulators. Would Mr. Youssef please come forward to continue with the additional awards?
Would Lasitha Amuela please come forward? For the next two awards, would Ms. Kite please come forward to present the awards, and Ms. Mohammed please offer congratulations. The Friesen Certificate of Special Merit is presented to the editors of the school yearbook, URSUS, for their leadership contributions. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner, Lasitha Amuela. Would Namasha De Silva please come forward? The U of T National Book Award is presented to a student who shows superior academic performance, shows original and creative thought, and shows exceptional achievement in a broad context. Please join me in congratulating this year's recipient, Namasha De Silva. Thank you, Ms. Kite and Ms. Mohammed. The following four awards are honoring our students in the Advanced Placement Program. AP subject exams are rigorous first-year university-level exams written at the end of grade 12. Would Mr. Palermo please present the next two awards, and Ms. Mohammed please offer congratulations. Would Luke Bacchus, Saad Bag, Anton Bakarev, Iqbal Banwait, Sam Bovey, Rebecca Chamberlain, Vivian Dye, Colleen Dawson, Aksha Guer, Ashley Gonsalves, Sophia Gorbanov, Megan Gordon, Naba Khan, Jean Kim, Meg Liu, Non Mehta, Wasif Naeem, Prutha Raj, Sukhvir Sahota, Niyam Vora, Albert Wang, and Danny Shu, please come forward. The Advanced Placement Scholar Award is granted to students who receive a score of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. This year at Martingrove, we have 22 such recipients. Please join me in congratulating these students. Would Shatanya Ahuja, Julian Dominguez Schatz, Ivan Nesterovich, Slava Osokin, Anjali Patel, and Iris Zachman please come forward? The Advanced Placement Scholar with Honor Award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.25 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 4 or more of these exams. This year we have 6 recipients. Please join me in congratulating these students. Would Frisia Luo please come forward? The Advanced Placement Scholar with Distinction Award is granted to students who receive an average score of at least 3.5 on all AP exams taken and scores of 3 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. This year, we have 1 recipient, Frieza Luo, whose average score was 4.0 on her top 5. Would Sofia Ivanisevic please come forward? The Advanced Placement Scholar with Distinction and National Advanced Placement Scholar Award is granted to students in Canada who receive an average score of at least 4 on all AP exams taken and scores of 4 or higher on 5 or more of these exams. This year we have 1 recipient, Sofia Ivanisevic, who scored an average of 4.25 out of 5 on her AP exams.
may sit down. Thank you to Mr. Youssef and all the presenters and congratulators. I'm limited my ability to see out there this evening. I would once again ask that any guests standing in the back and in the side aisles, please come forward and try to find some empty seats. We ask that the aisles be kept clear to facilitate the movement of graduates during the next part of the program. Once again, I will remind you that parents wishing to take pictures should note the alphabetical listing and move to one of the available photo seats in the front row center. Please return to your seat after taking the photos to allow others the same opportunity. Our senior concert band and its conductor, Ms. McCaskill, will now provide a short musical interlude for your enjoyment. We ask that you remain seated during this performance. Thank you, Ms. McCaskill and the Senior Concert Band. We will now move on to the General Proficiency Awards section of the program. I would ask the recipients of the General Proficiency Awards to please assemble in the wings. I would now call upon Ms. Mavro, who will introduce the General Proficiency Award winners. Would Mr. Palermo please make the presentations? And would Ms. Mohammed please offer congratulations to the recipients? Ms. Mavro.
The General Proficiency Awards are presented annually to students who obtain the 3 highest overall averages in the students' top 6 courses in their grade 12 year here at Martingrove. Would Shatanya Hauja, Sofia Isanifijic, Sukvir Sahota please come forward? Just stand at this, yeah. The third General Proficiency Award winner is Shatanya Hauja, who earned an overall average of 96%. Shatanya, congratulations, and please step forward for your award. The second General Proficiency Award winner is Sofia Ivanisevic, who earned an overall average of 97%. Sofia, congratulations, and please step forward. Our first General Proficiency Award winner is Sukvir Sahota. Sukvir, hold on, had an outstanding year and earned the following top 6 grade 12 marks. Computer Science, 98%. AP Physics, 98%. Robotics, 99%. Computer Engineering Technology, 99%. And in both AP Calculus and in AP Functions, 100%. Which, if you do the math, gives him an overall average of 99%. Congratulations, Sukvir.
Thank you, Ms. Mavro, Mr. Palermo, and Ms. Mohammed. We are now moving on to the Ontario Secondary School Diploma and Subject Proficiency Awards section of the program. Would the graduates with the surnames beginning with A to D rise and accompany Ms. Stratton and Ms. McKinnon to the auditorium wing? The recipients of Ontario Secondary School Diplomas, Gold Academic Pins, Ontario Scholar Certificates, Subject Proficiency Awards, Business Technology Studies, French, Spanish, and Specialist High Skill Major Certificates and Leadership Awards winners are listed in the program. In order to earn an Ontario Secondary School Diploma, a student must earn a minimum of 30 credits distributed as specified by the Ministry of Education. Gold academic pins are awarded to students with an average of 80% or higher in their best 30 credits. Ontario Scholar status may be applied only where a student has obtained an average of 80% or more in 6 grade 12 credits offered within the school program. Subject Proficiency Awards are awarded to individuals who have earned the highest mark in a specific grade 12 course. Business certificates are awarded to students who have successfully completed 4 business credits. Technology Studies certificates are awarded to students who have successfully completed 5 technology study credits. French and Spanish certificates are awarded to students who have successfully met the expectations for grade 12 French or Emcee Spanish courses. Gifted certificates are awarded to students who have completed the requirements of the MCI Gifted program. Specialist High Skill Major certificates are awarded to students who have completed a package of courses, certifications, and experiences related to the health and wellness career sector. White Bear Awards are awarded to individuals who have accumulated between 400 and 799 Bear points. The Grade 12 Martingrove Leadership Awards for School Leadership and Citizenship recognizes students who have made outstanding contributions to Martingrove during their high school career. Each graduate will also receive an orange carnation as a token of Martingrove Collegiate's appreciation. Once again, a reminder for parents wishing to take pictures. Seats have been designated and left open in the front row center. We ask that you take your picture and kindly return to your seat. I would now call upon Mr. Riccozzi to introduce the first group of graduates whose last names begin with the letters A to D. I would call upon Ms. Mavro to please make the presentations of the diploma recipients and Mr. Palermo to congratulate the graduates. Mr. Riccozzi.
I would ask that you please hold your applause until the first group of diploma recipients has been presented. Idris Abdi, University of Toronto, Social Sciences. He's an Ontario Scholar. Nicole Aguilar, Wilfrid Laurier, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. She's a Gold Pin Award winner, and she has received her gifted certificate. Ratech Aliwat, Ryerson University, Computer Science. He's an Ontario Scholar, a Gold Pin Award winner, and he also received the Computer Science Subject Proficiency Award and the Technology Certificate. Chaitanya Ahuja, University of Toronto, Chemical Engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, Gold Pin Award winner. He's a Subject Proficiency Award for TV video production. He's an AP Scholar with honors, MCI School Leadership and Citizenship General Proficiency Award winner, 3rd place, and he also received the J. Edgar McAllister Foundation Student Award. Limiel Albero, York University, Educational Studies, Bachelor of Arts. Ayan Ali, George Brown College. He's going to be studying nursing. Lasita Abuwala, Carleton University, Computer Science. He's an Ontario Scholar. He received the Friesens Yearbook Certificate of Special Merit, and he also received the Technology Certificate. Urtika Arif, University of Toronto, studying Life Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar, as well as a Gold Pin Award winner, and she also received a French certificate. Maurice Arthur, York University, Biomedical Science. Ikram Ashkir, Ryerson University. She will be studying public health, and she received the French certificate. Isabel Avalar, York University, Bachelor of Honors Psychology. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received a Gold Pin, and she also received the French certificate. Luke Bacchus, University of Toronto, Life Sciences. He's an Ontario Scholar, Gold Pin Award winner. He is also an AP Scholar, and he also received the Spanish certificate. You should leave somebody. Yeah. Saad Beg, McMaster University. He's studying engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, Gold Pin Award winner. He received the Jim McQueen Excellence in Education Award. He's an AP Scholar. He also received the Technology Certificate, and he's also awarded the Schulich Leadership Nominee. Amric Baines, York University. Amric Baines, York University, studying psychology. Mark Baker, Brock University, studying history. Spencer Barber, go ahead. Scholarship to Ancilla College in Indiana for soccer. Starts in August 2019. He received his Specialist High Skills major. Stanley Barlow, he's currently enjoying his 5th year at Martingrove. Hold on. Okay, go. Waleed Burnham, York University, studying law and society. Sam Bovey at McMaster University, studying engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, a Gold Pin Award winner, and he's also an AP Scholar. Maya Bowens-West, currently enjoying a 5th year at Martingrove. Heather Brett Pickering, Trent University, studying biology and teacher education. She's an Ontario Scholar. She's a Gold Pin Award winner. Michaela Brooks, Seneca College, currently studying the Social Servants Program. She's an Ontario Scholar, a Gold Pin Award winner. She received the subject proficiency in English, Families in Canada, Legal Studies, Independent Living, and she also received the Lumen in Vobis Est Award. Hi there. Just hold on a second. Let's wait till she's done. Katea? Okay. Ready to go? Go. Katea Brown, York University, studying kinesiology. Go ahead. Nicholas Brown, Centennial College, Chrysler Automotive Service Technician. He received a technology certificate. Albert Bui, Queen's University, studying engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, as well as a Gold Pin Award winner, and he also received the John Sterling Award. Britannia Campbell, Ryerson University, Law and Society. Miles Canham, planning on attending university next year. Jacob Carey is at Humber College, Protection and Securities and Investigations. Rebecca Chamberlain, Wilfrid Laurier University, Bachelor of Business Administration. She's an Ontario Scholar, Gold Pin Award winner. She received the Subject Proficiency Award in Financial Securities, World History AP, English AP. She also received the G. Kent Hamilton Memorial Scholarship. She's an AP Scholar. She also received the President's Gold Scholarship. Anjali Shadari, Ryerson University. She's studying Early Childhood Studies. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received a Gold Pin Award, and she also received an Entrance Scholarship. Sean Chera, Carleton University, studying Mechanical Engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, as well as a Gold Pin Award winner, and he also received his Technology Certificate. Robert Siborowski, Ryerson University, studying Computer Science. He's an Ontario Scholar, a Gold Pin Award winner. He received the Subject Proficiency Award in TV Video Production. He also received the Technology Certificate and the Ryerson President's Scholarship. Ishmael Dor, York University. He's studying Information Technology. Hold on a second. Okay, go. Colleen Dawson, McMaster University, Life Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar. She also received her Gold Pin Award. She received the Subject Proficiency Award for Advanced Functions and Band Repertoire, and she's also an AP Scholar. Sophie DeGuy, taking a gap year. She will be pursuing an English degree focusing on creative writing next year. She's an Ontario Scholar. Namasha De Silva, McMaster University, studying Health Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received the Subject Proficiency Award for Calculus and Vectors, also in Chemistry. She's the University of Toronto National Book Award, and she received the McMaster Honor Scholarship. Amanda DeConnick, University of Toronto, studying Life Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar, Gold Pin Award winner. She received the Subject Proficiency Award for Biology. Beth DeConnick, University of Toronto, studying Life Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received the Gold Pin Award. She also received the Clark Watchus Memorial Award. Aphrodite Demos, York University. She's studying psychology and criminology. She's an Ontario Scholar. Pooja Day, University of Toronto, studying life sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received the Gold Pin Award and also the French certificate. Jasleen Daliwal, Queen's University, currently studying education. She's an Ontario Scholar, and she also received the French certificate. Ashley Duell, currently studying University of Toronto, Mississauga, studying life sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar, a Gold Pin Award winner. She received the Abercrombie Scholarship, also a French certificate, and she received an entrance scholarship to university. Celine Doe, McMaster University, studying Integrated Business and Humanities. She's an Ontario Scholar, Gold Pin Award winner, and she also received the Ivan Schlepetis Memorial Award. Julian Dominguez Schatz, University of Waterloo, studying computer science. He's an Ontario Scholar. He received his Gold Pin Award. He's an AP Scholar with honor. He also received a French certificate, and he received the University of Toronto President's Scholarship of Distinction. Please join me in congratulating this group of graduates.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rakosi. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I would now call upon Mrs. Reimel to introduce the next group of graduates whose last names begin with the letters E to K. I ask Ms. Mavro to please make the presentations to the diploma recipients and Mr. Palermo to congratulate the graduates. Ms. Reimel.
No? Hello? Yes, maybe? All right, we would please ask you to hold your applause until this group of diploma recipients has been presented. Alex Elliott is at Wilfrid Laurier studying economics. He's an Ontario Scholar and has received a business certificate. Hayden Erickson is at the University of Western Ontario in media. He's an Ontario Scholar. Paul Ezewu at McMaster University in Medical Radiation Sciences. He's an Ontario Scholar, has received a gold pin, the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, and a French certificate. Erin Falia is at Humber College in Advertising and Marketing Communications. Alexander Fantauzi, he's at Humber College in Game Programming, and he's an Ontario Scholar. Toby Fasega is at York University in kinesiology. Joanna Fernandez is at McMaster University in Integrated Business and Humanities. She's an Ontario Scholar. Gabrielle Futu Ahmad at York University, studying theater. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, received a Subject Proficiency Award in Dramatic Arts, has received an MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, and an Entrance Scholarship at HSBC Scholarship Award. Taylor Gallo is at Ryerson University studying Business Technology Management. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a Fitness Leadership Subject Proficiency Award as well as a Business Certificate. Akshay Gaur at University of Waterloo studying Mechanical Engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, as well as an AP Scholar Award and a Technology Certificate. Elisa Geronimo at University of Western Ontario in Kinesiology. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, as well as a Subject Proficiency Award in Spanish and a Spanish Certificate. Thank you. Oh, hang on. I'll just wait. Okay. Sierra Geese is at Trent University in nursing. She's an Ontario Scholar. Bradley Gillett at Wilfrid Laurier University, a Bachelor of Business Administration. He's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. Trishul Gogna at University of Toronto, Mississauga, studying commerce. He's an Ontario Scholar, as well as having received a business certificate. Ashley Gonzalez is at McMaster University in Life Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar, received the Art AP Subject Proficiency Award, as well as the Martingrove Spirit Award, and she's an AP Scholar. Megan Gordon is at the University of Toronto studying mathematics. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, as well as an AP Scholar and a French certificate. Ali Gorman is at Queen's University in General Science, and she's an Ontario Scholar. Okay, go ahead. Alison Greaves is at University of Waterloo, studying accounting and financial management. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. Catherine Greaves is at the University of Waterloo in Accounting and Financial Management. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. Chetan Gruel is at Wilfrid Laurier studying economics. Moses Gunaratnam is at University of Windsor in Aeronautics Leadership, and he's an Ontario Scholar. Ibrahim Guer is at Seneca College. He's in a Bachelor of Technology, Informatics and Security, and he's an Ontario Scholar. Sophia Gutierrez at University of Toronto in Kinesiology and Physical Education. She's an Ontario Scholar, has received a gold pin, as well as a Spanish certificate. She was in the Boys and Girls Club of Canada, also received a Boys and Girls Club of Canada scholarship. Sakira Hashim is at Ryerson University in midwifery program. Matthew Hasty at York University in Business and Society, and he's playing Junior A hockey. Udith Harath is at Ryerson University at Centennial College campus. He's in BSc in Nursing, and he's an Ontario Scholar. Tarushika Hetiachi at McMaster University in Commerce. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a business certificate as well as an entrance award. Nicole Howe is at Trent University in Media Studies. She's an Ontario Scholar and also received a gold pin. Sofia Ivanisevic at McMaster University studying health science. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, received subject proficiency awards in strings repertoire, AP Biology, Kinesiology, AP Chemistry. She's an AP Scholar with Distinction and National AP Scholar. She's an MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award winner and a General Proficiency Second Award winner. Tala Jahan is at McMaster University studying business. He's an Ontario Scholar. Estra Kalaj at George Brown studying early childhood education. Stacy Campbell is at Ryerson University studying chemistry. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a French certificate. Adam Capazzi took a year off to travel and play hockey. He's going to be going to Guelph University for kinesiology next September. He's an Ontario Scholar and received a business certificate. Andrew Kerr is at the University of Michigan in percussion performance, also known as music. He's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, a subject proficiency award in instrumental band and physics, the Ray Castrocorni Memorial Award, and the MCI School Citizenship and, Leadership and Citizenship. Hira Khan is at McMaster University studying health sciences. Naba Khan is at the University of Toronto in life sciences and political science. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, a French certificate, and the Lieutenant Governor Community Award, and an AP Scholar. Sabat Khan is at McMaster University in life sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar, received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, a White Bear Award, and a French certificate. Justin Kixor is at Humber College in sports management. Jean Kim is at University of Toronto in English, Psychology, and Education. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, subject proficiency awards in Psychology and AP English. She's an AP Scholar, received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, as well as a White Bear Award, a French certificate, and a University of Toronto scholarship. Jessica Kim is at OCAD University in graphic design. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received a gold pin, subject proficiency awards in graphic arts, photography, and yearbook design, and received a Humber Valley Art Club scholarship. James Kim is taking a gap year. Scott Kiesel is at Humber College in Business Management. He's an Ontario Scholar and received a Subject Proficiency Award in Healthy Active Living Education. Jasper Koenig is taking a gap year this year, attending Western University next year in kinesiology. He's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, as well as the Bruce Cranston Memorial Award and a French certificate. Sofia Karakos is at Ryerson University in professional communication. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, as well as a French certificate. Ansoon Lai is at Ryerson in graphic communications. She's an Ontario Scholar. I need to stop. I'm done, but I'll do this one. Amanjat Lal is at Wilfrid Laurier University in Arts Honors. All right, please join me in congratulating this group of recipients.
Thank you, Ms. Reimel. I would call upon Ms. Ashford to introduce the next group of graduates whose last names begin with the letters L to R. I'd ask Ms. Mavro to please make the presentations to the diploma recipients and Mr. Palermo to congratulate the graduates. Ms. Ashford.
Hello? Much better. I'd ask you to hold your applause until, hang on a second. We make the presentations to this group of recipients and Mr. Palermo to congratulate the recipients. Harman Lal is studying at Ryerson University in undeclared arts, and she received a technology certificate. Rishi Laria is studying at Wilfrid Laurier University, a Bachelor's of Business Administration. He received the Forrester's Competitive Scholarship, as well as a gold pin, and he's an Ontario Scholar. My apologies, Rishi. Anna Latif is studying at Humber College, Bachelor of Design. She received a Spanish certificate as well as a French certificate. Selena Lee is at Ryerson University in the nursing program. She's an Ontario Scholar, a gold pin recipient. She received her specialist high skill major, and she received an entrance scholarship. Davis Lee. He's at York University studying environmental biology. He received a gold pin, a French certificate, and a York Student Life Award. Jesse Levoy is taking the year off and enjoying life. Pusan Lei is at McMaster University studying engineering. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. She also received the Cleon Mahabir Memorial Award and a French certificate. Jake Leung, at University of Toronto, studying kinesiology and physical education. He's an Ontario Scholar and your valedictorian. Leanne Linetsky is at Ryerson University doing graphics communication management. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. Carolyn Linsdell at McMaster University in nursing. She's an Ontario Scholar and received the Bruce Cranston Memorial Award. Fressa Luau at the University of Waterloo in mathematics. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin and a Subject Proficiency Award in instrumental strings. She's an AP Scholar with distinction. She received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, as well as a White Bear Award. What's your name?
Come on, Miss Asha.
No. Idris Mohammed, University of Waterloo, honors psychology with a minor in human physiology and neuroscience. He's an Ontario Scholar, Subject Proficiency Award in Dramatic Arts, and a Martingrove Alumni Reunion Award. Kaveen Makumbara, sorry Kaveen, I said that wrong, Makumbara. He's in University of Waterloo, Computer Engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar, gold pin recipient, and he received a technology certificate. Jason Marjoram at Humber College in pre-service firefighting. He received a technology certificate and a SHISM certificate. Haley McCalla at Ryerson University, Business Management. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received a business certificate, as well as the Ryerson University Student Award Scholarship, the Congress of Black Women Mississauga Chapter Scholarship, and the U of T BSA Scholarship. Nan Mehta at York University in the Schulich School of Business. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. She's an AP Scholar, received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, as well as a French certificate and the York Governor's Distinction Award. Mariama Mohammed is at University of Toronto Life Sciences. She's an Ontario Scholar and received her gold pin. She also received a French certificate. Thanks. Salman Mohammed at Seneca College, studying informatics and security. Saluma Mohammed is at the Canadian Academy of Dental Hygiene, studying dental hygiene. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a French certificate. Isaiah Munoz is at Humber College, Design Foundations, and he received a Subject Proficiency Award in Learning Strategies. Sean Munyal is at Brock University in accounting. He's an Ontario Scholar and a Gold Pin recipient, as well as receiving his business certificate and the Brock Scholar Award. Sylvia Mustafaya is at Wilfrid Laurier University in the Bachelor's of Business Administration. She's an Ontario Scholar and received the Subject Proficiency Award in International Business. She also received an Entrance Scholarship and the Daniel Dengler Memorial Award. Mariella Navarrete. She's working at Lush as a production assistant and moving to South America in 2019. She received the Spanish certificate. Ivan Nestorovich is at McMaster studying engineering. He's an Ontario Scholar and received his gold pin. He's an AP Scholar with honors and received the French certificate. Gervine Niger is at the University of Toronto, Social Sciences, Bachelor of Arts. She's an Ontario Scholar, received her gold pin and the French certificate, as well as a business certificate. Abian New at the University of Toronto, Life Sciences. Hanan Noor is taking a year off and is pursuing nursing at Ryerson next year. She's an Ontario Scholar. She received the Lumen in Vobis Est Award, the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award. She's a SHISM graduate, and she got the Toronto Community Housing Academic Excellence and Community Involvement Scholarship. Yasmin Omar. Yasmin's at York University studying psychology. John Onate is at Humber College for a Bachelor of Arts in Paralegal Studies. Give me that. Thank you. Slava Osakin is at the University of Waterloo studying honors biology. He's an Ontario Scholar. He received the Madame Cumiento Award. He's an AP Scholar with honors and received the French certificate. I got this. Tavani Paramaswaran is at York University studying global health in a Bachelor of Science. She received her gold pin and the White Bear Award. Anjali Patel is at York University in business. She's an Ontario Scholar and received her gold pin. She received the Subject Proficiency Award in Economics, and she's an AP Scholar with honors. Shivani Patel. She's at Wilfrid Laurier University, studying political science with Sussex Law. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a Subject Proficiency Award in Canadian and World Politics, as well as the G. Kent Hamilton Memorial Award. Melanie Plant is at Humber College, studying fashion arts. She's an Ontario Scholar. Freshta Rahim is at Humber College, studying early childhood education. Nicholas Ryan plans to attend university next year. He's an Ontario Scholar and he received the technology certificate. Please join me in congratulating this group of graduates.
Rico to introduce the final group of graduates whose last names begin with the letters S to Z. I ask Mr. Palermo to make the presentations and Ms. Mavro to offer congratulations.
Please hold your applause until this group of diploma recipients has been presented. Sukhvir Sahota is at the University of Toronto studying computer engineering. He is an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin, and is a Subject Proficiency Award winner in the following subjects: Computer Science, AP Calculus, Robotics, AP Chemistry, AP Physics. He also received the Governor General's Bronze Academic Medal. He's an AP Scholar, our first general proficiency winner, and also received a technological certificate in addition to an entrance scholarship. Agamjot Saini is at University of Toronto, Mississauga, studying computer science. He is an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. He also received the technology certificate. Attica Sajid is at York University studying HR management. She is an Ontario Scholar and received a business certificate and an entrance scholarship. Kavan Purcell is at George Brown studying art design. He received the Peter Kell Award. Eric Sakamoto is continuing his studies at Burnham Thorpe Collegiate. Magda Sandhu is at McMaster University studying kinesiology. She received an Ontario Scholar, a gold pin, and a specialist high skills major. Mitchell Schofield is at University of Waterloo in financial analysis and risk management. He is an Ontario Scholar and gold pin recipient. Matthew Saliga is at George Brown studying skills trades. Ahmed Shaker is at the University of Ontario Institute of Technology studying nuclear engineering. Annika Sharma is at University of Toronto studying life sciences. She is an Ontario Scholar and gold pin recipient. Amina Shefkiowski is at George Brown studying health sciences. Maha Shah is at George Brown in early childhood education. Adrita Sengupta is at Humber College in early childhood education. She received the Cleon Mahabir Memorial Award. Caitlin Shore is at Ryerson University studying business management. Madeline Smart Reed is at Queen's University studying commerce. She's an Ontario Scholar and received the Queen's Commerce Class of '56 Award. Jayantika Somani is at York University studying psychology. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a Spanish certificate. Harpreet Shah is at Humber College studying business management. Andrew Surian is at Humber College studying health sciences. He received the Subject Proficiency Award in Writer's Craft. He also received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award and a technology certificate. Abhishani Sudhakaran is at Wilfrid Laurier University studying political science and wishes to go into law. She received an entrance scholarship and a French certificate. Rashan Takordine is at York University in a double major in theater and concurrent education. He is an Ontario Scholar. Kathy Trieu is at University of Toronto studying life sciences. She is a gold pin recipient, Ontario Scholar, and also a specialist high skills major. Sarah True is at Ryerson University in the Bachelor of Arts in Sociology. She is an Ontario Scholar. Megan Trupp is taking a year off, gap year, planning to attend university next year. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin and a Subject Proficiency Award in accounting. Gabby Umrao is at Ryerson University studying nursing. She is an Ontario Scholar. Theodore Verhoutz is at Wilfrid Laurier University in Bachelor of Business Administration and Financial Math. He is an Ontario Scholar. He received the Subject Proficiency Award in Economics and Data Management, and also received a business certificate along with an entrance scholarship. Niam Vora is at University of Illinois at Chicago in Guaranteed Professional Program in Pharmacy. He is an Ontario Scholar. He also is an AP Scholar and received a French certificate. Fedor Verbaski is at McMaster University in Engineering. He is an Ontario Scholar. Rima Wadvana is at Queen's University in General Sciences studying towards a biomedical and computing degree. She is an Ontario Scholar, received the gold pin, and is a specialist high skills major. She also received a French certificate. Julia Wang is at the University of Toronto in Finance and Economics. She's an Ontario Scholar, received a gold pin and a French certificate. Rana Ralph is at Ryerson University in Computer Engineering. He is an Ontario Scholar. Albert Wang is at McMaster University in Integrated Biomedical Engineering and Health Sciences. He is an Ontario Scholar, received the gold pin. He also received a Subject Proficiency Award in English. He's an AP Scholar and received the McMaster President's Award. Andrew Webb-Trezzi is at Laurier studying history. He is an Ontario Scholar. Pearson Whale is at Queen's University studying commerce. He is an Ontario Scholar. He also received the Ontario Principals Council Award and the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award. Nicholas White is at University of Waterloo in Life Sciences Psychology. He is an Ontario Scholar, received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award, and also received the University of Waterloo President's Scholarship. I.M. Whitaker is at George Brown College in Business Administrative Marketing. He received a business certificate. Mohammed Yakubi is at McMaster University in Humanities and Business. He is an Ontario Scholar and received a business certificate. Amanda Yates is at McMaster University in Social Science, seeking a Bachelor of Social Work. She's an Ontario Scholar and received a gold pin. Iris Zachman is at the University of Guelph Humber in Bachelor of Honors in Psychology. She is an Ontario Scholar and Gold Pin recipient. She's a Subject Proficiency Award winner in Writer's Craft. She is also an AP Scholar with Honor, received the MCI School Leadership and Citizenship Award and a French certificate. Gloria Zamy is at York University starting in January to study political science. She received a certificate in cosmetology. Please join me in congratulating this final group of graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Carrico, Ms. Palermo, Mr. Palermo, and Ms. Mavro. Congratulations to all our MCI graduates. I would like to now call on Mr. Youssef to introduce this year's valedictorian, Jake Leung. Mr. Youssef.
When I was asked to introduce your valedictorian, Jake Leung, I asked some of his high school teachers for some interesting stories. I wanted to know the real Jake Leung, not the super nice, Mr. Polite, hardworking young man that I had taught over the years. But most teachers just said that Jake was a very nice, respectful, and generally well-behaved student. I even emailed Jake asking him to spill the beans. The most I could get from him was that he has no cartilage in his nose. He then didn't even elaborate. Jake, really? Fam, how do you tell someone you have no cartilage in your nose, but then don't say how or why you have this anatomical gift? With some frustration, I realized that Jake was like the international man of mystery to me. I knew that Jake had some secret swag. Something about Jake was eluding me. After trying to no avail to get some dirt on this kid, I decided to go on a mission and comb the OSR archives here at Martingrove. Being a physical educator myself, I was most interested in what Jake's previous phys ed teachers had to say about his development in health and physical education throughout his elementary years. What I discovered will amaze you. On his grade 1 report card, his phys ed teacher wrote, at Princess Margaret, that Jake can readily balance a variety of body parts on and off equipment while stationary and moving. I thought that wasn't so impressive. I mean, my 3-year-old can do that. I then found this picture attached to the back of his report card, and I realized that at just the age of 6, Jake was really accomplished at parkour. In grade 3, his phys ed teacher noted that Jake identifies safety rules to be followed in the home, school, and community. I thought that's kind of boring. Then I saw this picture and knew that Jake took safety to a whole other level. I mean, in only grade 3, he was already a school crossing guard with a black belt in karate. In grade 4, Jake was apparently able to analyze food selections and determine whether or not they are healthy. Again, I found this amazing photo and realized that Jake had been the Gordon Ramsay of Princess Margaret. In grade 5, Jake described the increasing importance of personal hygiene following puberty. I guess that's why I found this image from a commercial for Old Spice that Jake had made when he was just 11 years old. That's him, I swear, guys. In his grade 6 report card, I read that Jake has an understanding of the responsibilities associated with caring for himself while staying home alone. According to this picture, Jake had auditioned for some obscure movie that you probably have never heard of before. They really should have made a movie about those mad staying-at-home skills of yours, Jake. In grade 7, Jake took his talents to a whole other level, since his teacher said that Jake performs a variety of movement skills in basketball and that he had started this new craze called young sanity. No, but seriously, when I found out that Jake had chosen me to introduce him, I was honored. When Jake came to Martingrove in grade 9, I had the pleasure of teaching this young talent physical education. He then somehow ended up in my phys ed classes every single year after that. It was almost like he thought I was a good teacher and just couldn't get enough of my teaching methods. Jake was honestly one of the nicest students I've ever had the pleasure of teaching. I mean, all I ever saw from the guy were smiles and "Good morning, Mr. Youssef, how are you?" Even though he probably won't admit it, he was even super excited to see me shopping at Winners this past summer, where he was working. He was so happy to see his favorite teacher that he jumped up and down with glee and yelled my name out across from his cash register, while his co-worker and classmate, Ibrahim Ibrahim, tried to hide from being seen anywhere near Jake or me. I found out recently that Jake had also been the grade 8 valedictorian at John G. Althouse. So I was not surprised that the class of 2017-18 voted him valedictorian. His laid-back, chill attitude seemed to put those around him at ease, and he had nothing but compliments and encouragement to give to his peers. He was always willing to help out his friends and teachers. He also knew how to have fun, as shown by his lit rapping skills when he went up on stage here during the Christmas assembly with very short notice. The only time I was ever taken aback in my 4 years of teaching him was during a test last year in my grade 12 kinesiology class when he randomly yelled out, "Shut up, Harpreet!" I think he was maybe trying to work on some secret new rap lyrics and that Harpreet was about to give them away. I mean, that's it. I really don't have any more dirt on this guy. Jake is just a genuine person, and I think that's why everyone likes him so much. As some of you know, in addition to being an all-around great guy and student, Jake is a very accomplished track athlete. In the summer of grade 8, Jake started pursuing his passion of running. He started training in the 100 and 200 meter. He confided to me that after realizing that the biceps of some 100-meter runners were bigger than his thighs, he finally switched to the 400 in his grade 12 year. And in just his first year running the 400, he placed 4th at regionals and then earned a bronze medal at Metros and qualified a second time for OFSA. He finished a very respectable 15th in the province. All his hard work earned him 2 track MVPs here at MCI and a spot on U of T's men's track team, where he is also working towards his bachelor's degree in kinesiology. I know, you're all thinking, when is Mr. Yusuf's introduction going to be finished? When is he going to shut up? Please tell me he will never use words like swag, fam, and lit ever again. So it is with great pleasure that I would now like to call up your valedictorian, your international man of mystery, Jake Leung.
So how's everyone doing tonight? Good? Yeah. All right, so I just downed a whole bottle of water, and I don't think that was good. But yeah, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today's a big night. The Raptors are playing. And so I just want to quickly introduce myself to people who are wondering who I am and why I'm now sweating profusely. My name is Jake, and I swear this lighting can bake bread. It is really hot up here. Oh, okay. So I also want to say what a huge honor it is for you all to be here listening to me speak today. Oh, man. So for the second time tonight, I'd like to formally welcome all parents, staff, siblings who are only here so they don't get fined, distinguished guests, undistinguished guests, you know who you are. Friends and family watching on the live stream who weren't invited and apparently have nothing else better to do on a Friday night. And most importantly, the graduating class of 2018. And after looking at many of your Snap stories, I'm glad that many of you decided to stay sober throughout university. And I probably realize most of you have splitting headaches, are a little bit hungover, and probably haven't slept for more than 7 hours, so I'll keep this short and sweet. So tonight, I'm not going to be feeding you all the generic. As I look out into the crowd, I see aspiring doctors and lawyers and scientists. Let's not get our hopes up here, all right? We're going to be young, a tad dumb, and especially broke for a little while. Also, as I was looking out into the crowd, I was actually surprised that the staff of Tim Hortons wasn't here today because, you know, the manager is going to be losing a lot of his loyal customers tonight. So looking back, we've been through a lot together, you know, in a world plagued with many dangers, such as ISIS, Donald Trump, shorties, global warming, facial acne, and with equally as many dangers at Martingrove. Bipolar classroom temperatures, Ms. Kovacevic's thinking questions, Martingrove Standard Time, bare air music. But despite the odds, we made it. We're finally freshmen again. So the idea that high school had come to the end was actually quite surreal. I don't know what to do with myself. You know, instead of having Bare Air playing Darude Sandstorm on the speakers, I had the TTC playing an emergency alarm has been activated on board a train. Response personnel has been dispatched. But most importantly, it marks the end of our education at the TDSB. Hallelujah. It's only because, like, sometimes, like, when it gets to the wintertime, the TDSB, like, it looks like Frozen out there, like a scene from Frozen, and we don't have, like, snow, you know, like snow days or anything like that. But, you know, York Region will have, like, a snowflake fall down and be like, yeah, snow day, no one come to school, right? So it only seemed like yesterday when we walked through the doors of MCI to grab our schedules and posted a picture on Snapchat or Instagram with the caption, "Classes?" ? Doesn't feel that long ago when we were lost grade 9s who wandered the halls of MCI figuring out where each classroom was, like playing a game of Where's Waldo, but instead, where's room 141? There was the first class, the first late start, the first late slip, the second late slip, the third late slip, the figuring out what time school called home. It took a little while, sorry. All right, so throughout our years, we've created special bonds with the school, our teachers, and with each other. Back in grade 9, we all had that same feeling of uncertainty, leaving our precious schools for previous schools and seemingly starting all over again. We walked into our first class looking out at a sea of unfamiliar faces and having that dreaded feeling of meeting new people. Ugh, so social. But as hours turned to days, and as days turned to weeks, and as weeks turned to months, and as months turned to years, and as years turned to, you get the point, we bonded as friends, as best friends for life, as best friends for life, as peers, as school, and as a community. During our years together, we formed many memories from pep rallies, either running through banners or watching other people run through banners, to holiday assemblies, watching some Asian kid rap, from gym class to math class. Didn't say all memories are good. From semi-formal to prom, from witnessing Mr. Masiocha shooting threes to Mr. Palermo being taped to a wall. Oh, there he is, yeah. As a class, we excelled both inside and outside of the classroom. We were so brilliant that we actually had a time limit while doing the OSSLT. We were Max CI, and we held numerous fundraisers for big events such as Relay for Life to smaller pop-ups like samosa sales, raising thousands of dollars along the way. Many new clubs were formed during our time. TEDx Martingrove, MCI Mentorship. I kind of feel like I'm reading Celine's application into Mac. Bear Speed, while existing clubs thrived under our care, such as Key Club and United Way with their amazing volunteer work, MMUN, SAC, and BAC. Honestly, though, with SAC and BAC, like, you guys do great work for the school, but your holiday videos are actually lacking. Anime's clip video was better, and it was just flashing lights and Hadoukens. But we're also one of the lucky graduating classes to experience things that future MCI students won't be able to, such as a pizza and a drink at Metro for $2. I know, that was the deal back then. Candy bags from Bear's Den. Or hot doggy from Jerry's. But I'd be remiss if I didn't take the time to thank people for these memories and who made this experience of high school worthwhile. To the custodians, thanks for cleaning up our messes, because honestly, y'all are ruthless in the bathroom. First period I walk in, there's a stall door. Last period I walk in, there's no stall door. To our teachers, thank you for being the ones to look for answers and advice about whether an extension could be made about the assignment due tomorrow. But I actually feel as if I'm standing up here thanking everyone like I wasn't going to see them again. But these mans aren't going anywhere. Mr. Nanda is still going to be reminding everyone to pick up the package before they leave. Mr. Davies is going to be asking, "What's going on?" to every student late to his class. Madame Chimiwento is still going to be trying to learn the modern lingo, like spill the tea. Mr. Finucane will still be telling people to get from the hallways during spares. Mr. Cozy will still be asking why we didn't vote for Sabat. And Mr. Lee may still quite be asking, where was I during his lessons? But in all honesty, they pushed us to our maximum potential, and although we never saw eye to eye or didn't always see eye to eye, they allowed us into their office to debate about a 1% boost. The staff at MCI challenged us to be the best versions of ourselves. They challenged us in the classroom and during extracurriculars, but they were also empathetic and caring. So as we graduate, we must not forget the teacher and the staffs who sacrificed their time to coach us to championships, the ones who spent extra time with clubs and organizations, and the ones who acknowledge you in the halls. And as we move on, we hope that our beloved teachers remain at MCI, teaching and mentoring another generation of Bears. And I'd like to thank the teachers from the bottom of my heart that is already filled with love for myself. So to our parents, thank you for all the love and support that you've given us, because quite frankly, I still don't know how you can stand us. Mom, this, dad, that, can I do this? Thank you for waking us up early, or waking up early to drive us to morning practices and meetings. Thank you for driving us home after parties, and for not completely losing your minds when we didn't do well on a test or an exam. I might be exaggerating that. Thank you for not bothering us when you heard the Fortnite bus either. You've gone above and beyond the call of duty time and time again, and you supported us every step of the way, and never failed to catch us when we fall. You love us unconditionally, and we're forever indebted to you. And though we might not say it as often as we should, we love you. I'm sweating buckets up back here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now I directly speak to you guys, the graduating class. Tonight there are many of us here graduating, and I feel as if I don't know some of you, and that's something that I regret. I also regret knowing way too much about some of you. The hardest part about writing this speech was not deciding which memories to include or whether it was funny or heartfelt. Instead, it was putting the fingers to the keys. And like a typical MCI student, I procrastinated, not only partially out of habit, because I wasn't ready to accept the fact that our time here was over. I wasn't ready to accept the fact that this would most likely be the last time I see many of you. I would not walk in these hallways again as a student and be greeted with familiar faces or chocolate milk in the morning. But I'm truly honored to have called myself your classmate, your friend, your peer, and I thank you guys for that. All right, so we owe each other a great deal, now and in the future, the way that we've helped each other grow and learn. Today is bittersweet. Though we gather to celebrate our accomplishments, we are prepared to end this chapter. And though we depart on different paths, we will always treasure the times we shared and always believe in lumen in vobis. Est. Est, yes, the est. Sorry, I forgot the est. But to end off, I'd like to quote street poet and philosopher Drake. Young LaFlame, he and sick. Oh, fuck, no, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh. My bad. Please don't fail me. All right, here we go. And we started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now, yeah, okay, yes, great, okay. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. I'm sorry for the little blunder there. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night and your weekend. Thank you.
Jake. Stay right there. Every year, the valedictorian is presented with a watch, even if they swear during their, from Bright Picks School Photography. Would Mr. Youssef please present the watch, and Mr. Palermo please offer congratulations to your valedictorian. Now, there is nothing written here for the moment, and I would be terribly remiss if I didn't take this opportunity before I ask Mr. Palermo to come forward. I don't know if it has sunk in for the group of graduates. If you haven't heard it enough, I'm going to say it one more time. I can't speak for anybody else on stage, but I've been doing this for a while. You are a really special group of students. You're a very special group of people, and it's my hope that you take that about you that is so special and carry it forward with you out of this building. I would now call upon Mr. Palermo to come forward to give the concluding remarks. Mr. Palermo.
Well said, Mr. Farrow. How about we give Mr. Farrow a tremendous round of applause. Thank you again for your work tonight, sir. I'd like to thank a few other people as well, so please bear with me. It's very important I feel that we do so. First of all, to the auditorium facilities crew. How about a round of applause for that group of students? Thank you. And another two groups that you don't always see doing what they do, but they do a ton of work. Our caretakers that made this the school ready for tonight's event, and our office staff, led by Miss Lucy Elby, who do a tremendous amount of work leading up to commencement. A round of applause for them, please. To the many student and teacher volunteers that helped to make tonight possible, thank you so much for your involvement. And a special thank you in that same category to the Commencement Committee. The committee is led by Ms. Mavro, and she does a tremendous job with that group every year to make sure the commencement goes off in a tremendous fashion without any hitches. Thank you very much, Ms. Mavro and the committee. To Ms. McCaskill and the MCI student musicians who are here tonight, thank you very much. Our esteemed guests and my colleagues who are in the platform party, thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate your involvement. Parents and guardians, for choosing MCI and for allowing us to share in your students' educational journey, thank you. And a last but not least, final thank you to you, the students. What a tremendous bunch you are, and we thank you very much for all you've done at MCI. Congratulations again. I would like to now, in a few moments, invite the audience to the reception in the gymnasium, and I'll ask you to pick up your coats on your way because the coat check will only be open for 30 minutes, so if you could do so before you head down to the gym, that would be appreciated. But just before you leave, we are going to have a processional to move the platform party and then the graduates out of the auditorium. So I ask that you stand and get ready for that processional to take place, and we will catch up with you in the gymnasium. Thank you again.